then why don't we get a look at some of it right now?
Trailer! Trailer! I can't believe this is the last season. I'm not surprised. Let's do it. Take down the little book thing there.
It was a simple story about a boy who was lost and a girl who was broken. They fought alongside a survivor, a war veteran, and a fallen knight. I led them into battle against an evil so terrible it tried to black out the stars. We fought for each other. We fought for those who could not. But we never imagined it would end like this.
Back.
This is a time of difficult choices.
DeLoreans.
Sometimes impossible ones.
As long as we're together, we've got a chance.
At least we'll go down fighting.
All paths are coming together now.
It's time to get to work.
Callus, holy.
We are the balance, Ezra. We were meant to be Jedi so we could be here now. When Lothal needs us most.
Sweet.
May the Force be with you.
That's it? That's all they're showing? Ah, that looks good. Looks good. That feels like an actual trailer and not the normal Rebels trailer that they show like 4 or 5 minutes of stuff. Second time watching it. Second time watching it. Pay attention to the dialogue this time around. Because there's more hidden underneath than that.
It was a simple story
I feel like this is Hera
about a
looking
boy
back.
who was lost
Because she
and
survived
a
Solo
girl
One.
who was broken. They fought alongside a survivor
The only person we
A
know
war
who
veteran.
survives is Hera and Chopper.
and a
So
fallen knight.
everybody else is fodder.
I led them into battle
Yeah, this is
against
closer to
an
Rogue
evil
One.
so terrible it tried to black out the stars. We fought for each other. We fought for those who could not. But we never imagined it would end like this.
Who's that wolf?
This is a time of difficult choices. Sometimes impossible ones.
As long as we're together, we've got a chance.
At least we'll go down fighting.
All paths are coming together now.
It's time to get to work.
We are the balance, Ezra. We were meant to be Jedi so we could be here now.
Fighting.
When Lothal needs us most.
Bo-Katan with the dark saber.
May the Force be with you.
There's so much going on there that Jesus, so much. I don't love it as much as I have the other trailers. I still really enjoyed it. It's a really fun trailer. The panel's done, so I'm going to just review it quickly. I watched it twice now, and the thing that sticks out to me is they're not showing their cards all that often. I think they've learned from previous seasons that the trailers they show mostly focus on each half they're doing. The 4 trailers we've gotten, the 4 big trailers, have all pretty much shown every single episode throughout. We didn't get anything. we didn't get any kind of major story points or anything. We just saw a bunch of images. We saw Thrawn, we saw Bo-Katan, we saw Yavin, we saw Saw Gerrera, a really weird-looking Callus with a big old with hair with a I don't know. Callus looked really something. He looked straight out of A New Hope, to be quite frank. So I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Season 4. I have no idea what they're going to do with Season 4. And I think that's good because, again, it's the final season, and that is apparent throughout, especially the first half of the trailer where Hera's talking about her team and a very good dialogue in that moment. And she delivered it very well to give the impression that there was loss. There is legitimate loss for her. So we'll have to see what happens with that. This is going to be a very emotional season, I feel like. A emotionally charged season. From the trailers, I get the impression that a lot of it is going to focus on those three aspects. The Thrawn aspect and trying to defeat him. Because Thrawn is not done, as we've seen. He's very much not done. TIE Defenders are coming back, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with that. The Bo-Katan and Mandalorian Civil War angle. Bo-Katan looks like she's fighting Sabine, but at the same time, it looks like later on in the trailer, we see her and Sabine together. Bo-Katan raising the Darksaber, I believe I saw there. So we're going to see what happens with that. That's a very interesting dynamic there, potentially. We'll have to see what happens exactly with that storyline. But I think the main thing, and again, I've said it before, Ezra has got to go dark. That storyline can't, or at least there has to be legitimate turn episodes that focus on that element. It's been teased since the very beginning. The episode that hooked me into Rebels was that episode where he called up that mother, where he conjured the dark side within him for the first time and brought up that mother, whatever that thing was. I forget the name of the alien creature right off the top of my head. To go up against the Grand Inquisitor when he thought Kanan was dead. That moment hooked me on this show. And if there's not some insane payoff of that moment, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, Season 2 had a lot of stuff to pay off that, but it led to Season 3, which I hoped would take him to a darker place. It did in the premiere, but then Kanan kind of brought him back in the Holocrons of Fate episode. And ever since then, he's been kind of on the good path. And nothing in this trailer hinted towards him going dark. But at the same time, we never saw Ezra really in that trailer. We didn't really see him do anything in that trailer. So I'll have to watch it again. I mean, he's there, but we don't see him do a ton. He doesn't say anything. I think he's the only one in the trailer who doesn't say anything outside of the main five. The main five, I know Zeb says that Hera has a lot of the dialogue, Kanan has stuff, Sabine has stuff. Ezra doesn't say anything. So it leads me to believe that there's something very major happening with Ezra. Very major. I'll have to watch this trailer a ton more times in order to really get a good grasp on it. Because it doesn't give away a ton. And I think that's good for a final season. That's about all I got here. I'm pretty much done with doing videos for Star Wars Celebration. I have some other stuff coming on my blog. I'll have a link to that below. Where I'll be recapping more, giving more thought, my thoughts on some of the other announcements. There's more book announcements coming today. The books announced yesterday interest me. I have thoughts about all of them. So we'll get into that there. That'll come early next week once all the stuff comes out and another book panel that's later today happens. So for now, guys, I'm going to call it, yeah,